So in today's video, we'll be showing you guys a step-by-step guide on how to unlock Kyle, who's one of the biggest, most dangerous tanks in the First Descendants. Not only does he have the ability to survive attacks, he can take the fight from the sky and smash down on his opponents. In this video, we'll be getting into how to unlock him and everything you need to know. To start off with Kyle, you're going to need the Kyle Enhanced Cells, you're gonna need the Kyle Stabilizer, you're also going to need the Kyle Spiral Catalyst, and then you obviously the Kyle Code, which you need on every single Descendant. So let's talk about all the materials that we'll need to craft the Enhanced Cells, which will take us 8 hours after we have all the materials. The first item is going to be carbon crystal, and where you're going to get this at is if we hit acquisition, you guys can get this in Hagios on normal or hard from resource boxes or munition boxes. So you can just click on it. So once you arrive to the area, just keep pulsing and then you can see the diamonds right in front of us. So we're going to go pull this up, see what we have. What do you have for us? Carbon crystal, exactly what we need. And then there's one over here. Let's see what we get here. Shape memory alloy. So yeah, just keep looking around for these boxes until you have enough materials. The next item you'll need is Hellion, and if you click on this right here, you have resource boxes and munition boxes. So let's just go to resource and let's find, we're gonna go right here to defense line. And then once you arrive, just pulse until you find the boxes. So we have one right here. And let's hopefully, we can shoot this box here. Reverse changing coil. Hellion right there, 62. So just do that a few times and you'll be good to go. The next item is gonna be inorganic biogel. Will be found a different way than the first two items. And you can see this is gonna be coming from the mission monster in Lumberyard. You can do this, it's an outpost. You can either do this on normal or hard most likely. And you can go right here and you'll see it's just a quick one. So what you could do is you could fast travel to this Lumberjack's tactical transport if you have it. If not, you have to go to the outpost. And once you arrive, all you need to do is just go inside, destroy everything. The boss will spawn and the boss should drop it for you. So let's get this, kill all this. This one should be easy. Boom. And let's see if we got it. Yep, inorganic biogel. So most of these bosses will drop it. Just do this over and over until you have enough. The next item is going to be the Kyle Enhanced Cells Blueprint, and you can get this a few different ways. You can see either from Kingston Grand Square, Echo Swamp. You can also get it from the Void Fusion Reactor or the Void Fusion Reactor. Now I decided to go with the Kingston Grand Square reactor, and the reason why is you could do this on hard and it has a 25% chance of dropping. So I felt that I just had a bigger chance of getting this to drop, and then you have a 10% chance for the enhanced cells to drop. So what you'll do is you'll need to come here first. Now this reactor is fairly easy to do. You should be able to knock this out pretty quick. My recommendation is maybe farm a few of these and then go to the reactor to unlock it. But once you do kill the boss, you should get the notification that says pattern 54, and just keep doing this over and over. Remember, 25% chance of the pattern dropping. Now the reactor that opens this is actually in Kingston 2. It's gonna be over here on the right-hand side near Grand Square. You're gonna need 36 inorganic, and then also you're gonna need 9 organic void shards. So definitely farm those before you come over here. And then that way you can fight this boss, knock him out. He shouldn't be too hard to kill depending on what type of build you're using. I was using a Glay spam rocket launcher build and he went down fairly easy. Now once you do kill him, you'll get the reconstruction terminal, and then what you need to do is just use it. So hopefully you guys don't have to do this too much. Remember, it is a 10% chance, but a key tip, if you guys don't know, when you guys are using these reconstruction devices, if you do have the stabilizer that is for this amorphous material, you can add it, and then it's gonna make the bottom two a better chance and the top two a lower chance and give you a better chance. Or you can just farm this 10% chance, and that's how I got my enhanced blueprint. Now that we have all the items to craft the Kyle Enhanced Cells, the next item we're gonna be looking for is the Kyle Stabilizer. So the first thing you need is the metal accelerant, and you can just hit F, and you can either go to Sterile Land or you can go to Sterile Land and do it on hard. Normal hard, resource boxes, or munition boxes. You just click on it, and obviously depending on what difficulty you're on, you can just go to any of these areas. So it's pretty easy to get. I'm actually just gonna click down here. Now once you get into the area, all you need to do is pulse the area and then just look to make sure you can find the munition boxes. Click it, and metal accelerant right there, 174. Just do that a few times. Remember, these resource boxes don't pop up on your pulse, but if you see them, shoot them because they also have a chance to drop it. See, metal accelerant. The next item is going to be the mono extractor, and you can actually just hit F right here, and Agna Desert will have it, normal or hard. Click on it, and then just got to look for the area. You can actually spawn here if you want. Now, once you arrive, just pulse the area, and you should see the diamond on top. We're gonna be here, see what we got. And the mono extractors right there. And then just keep doing it. You can just go around looking for more boxes. The next item is going to be the deformed biometal. So we're going to hit F, and you can actually get this on a lot of the outposts, the Vocus outpost, Frozen Valley mission, but I would just go here to this outpost. It's an easy one to do, and it's going to be located right here. So you can fast travel to this facility outpost right here, and then you're just going to go there, and the boss is going to have a chance of dropping it. These are always very easy to do and knock out fairly quickly. And once you arrive to the outpost, just start it off by shooting all of the terminals, right? Just hit all of them, A, B, C, and D, it looks like. And once you kill him, just go over his body and you should get it. We got amorphous material and then the deformed biometal. We got 8 of them. So you can just do this over and over. Remember, a tip is once this starts to count down, just fast travel to another safe zone or another outpost and in a different district, and then come back, and then you could just, sometimes you get lucky and you don't even have to wait the 5 minutes. And the final item for the stabilizer is the blueprint. If you head over here, you have 2 options. Number 1, if you want to do this one, the Executioner Pattern 017, but the drop rate for this is a little low. You do get this at 100%. So if you want to do that shelter, you can do that. That will drop at 100%, but the drop rate for the item inside is pretty low, and I'll show you that real quick. So 17 is only going to have a 6% chance. Now, if you've already completed the game and you're in end game, do this one. The Intercept Battle Hard Executioner. It's the first Intercept battle that you do on hard. Very easy to do. But look at Pattern 58, which you can get in Slumber Value. This is going to have a 32% chance to get the item. Now you're going to see it right here. All you have to do is get the right score, and you should be able to get this. If you have a high enough score, you might be able to get 2 of them. But with a 32% drop rate, this is probably more than likely going to drop after a few runs, killing the Executioner. And that's why I say if you are in endgame, do this Colossal, because he is the first hard boss and he's not that hard to beat. And you can always find, you can do a solo or you can find a team that can knock this one out. But if you don't have the end game and you're doing this before you reach end game, well, you're going to have to do the first one and just do that over and over. Now that we have all the items for the stabilizer, you're going to want to head over and start working on the catalyst. The first item we're going to need is a ceramic composite. You click on this and you'll see you can get this from resource boxes or munition boxes in White Knight. And we can click on this and you can just find wherever you want. We'll hit the observatory outpost. Now, once you arrive at any outpost, remember you're going to just pulse until you see the little diamond. There we go, right in front of us. And here we go. We got a munitions box, and it has a ceramic composite that we need. And that's it. The next item you're gonna need is the reverse charging coil, and we'll hit acquisition info, and you can get this in Fortress, normal, hard, resource boxes. So we'll click on that, and then we'll just move over to here. Once you arrive, you're gonna pulse again, and then just keep looking out. Look how many we have in front of us. Man, it's our lucky day. So yeah, so many. Look when we pulse all over the place, and hopefully we can get a few of them. Reverse charge and recoil, yep, and then we're gonna go over here. Reverse charge and recoil, 150 on each of those, and that's all you have to do there. Then the third, and then the third item you're gonna need is the compound carbon activator. We're gonna hit F, and you're gonna get this from a mission monster. Now these all come from different mission monsters. You can do it from Mystery's End on normal, or you can do this from Biolab on normal or hard. You can pick what, if you want to do it on normal or hard. It's really up to you. The monster at the end is going to have a chance of dropping it. It doesn't pop up here, but it does come from the boss at the end. So really up to you how you guys want to get that. If you want to run this on normal, you can. You might even have some, if you've been farming Blair Stabilizer, which has a 20% chance, you might already have this one. But again, you can do this on normal or hard. Now the final item you're going to need is the Kaio Spiral Catalyst Blueprint. And this one is one that if you're not in hard, you're not going to be able to get it. Now, I don't know if you can get it another way, but per the access info that they give us, it all says hard. I will say, for me, if you're already in hard, you're probably already knocking out Pyromaniac. I 100% would just do this one. The reason why is because the chapel is the mission you need to do, and it's almost 100% drop rate as long as you get those points. And then when you do get those points, then you could just farm Pyromaniac over and over. Now just make sure the rewards you select are gonna be the ones on the right, because when you select the ones on the right and then you go over the amorphous material, you're gonna see it's the material that you need. So you don't wanna mess that up. You definitely want to make sure you select the right one. And then remember, you do have to defeat Pyromaniac on hard, so that way you can get the reconstruction table and then you can unlock this. My recommendation is farm a few of these, then go try to do it, but it is a 10% drop rate. Now for the last item, the Kaio code. Well, this one is gonna be pretty easy to do, but you need a little bit of RNG on your side. Recommendation is to do the Void Fusion Reactor that is in White Knight. The reason why is because this gives you Material 101. Now, when we click on it, one thing you're gonna need to know is you do not get it as the main reward. Well, you need to do this as the secondary reward. And if you watch my sharing video, you guys know to get these additional rewards, you need to infiltrate this stealthily. So that means going invisible, hitting all of the reactors, and then once you do that, then you can kill the boss, and then you have a chance of getting this. It's a 5 to 25% chance, but again, if you guys do this with her, you should be able to get this pretty quick. And once you get a few of these, then I would recommend going to unlock this, but get like 3 or 4 of them before you go, because I had to open up probably 6 or 7 of these before the code dropped for me. Now the reactor is located just to the east in the observatory area. You're gonna see it right here. It's gonna be this reactor. You're gonna need 37 monomorph shards, and then obviously you'll need some organic void shards, 8 of them. Hopefully you have enough. If not, farm those. But yeah, once you open it up, this is the area that you have a chance of getting it. Now just kill the boss, and once you kill the boss, he'll drop the reconstruction table. Then you just gotta hope that amorphous material that we farmed with Sharon actually drops the code, right? So just RNG as it goes. Remember, I wanna say I did this about 6-7 times, and you have a 20% chance of it dropping. It finally dropped, and there we go. Now we can go craft it. Now that we have all the items, you're gonna go talk to Anais, and then look, we got research requests, and then look, we have all the items for him. Remember, before we can craft him, we need to craft his items. So we'll go here. It's gonna take 8 hours for each one of these. So just make sure you start those whenever you get them. Just get them going, and then we should have all of them right there. So all 3 of those will be ready in 8 hours. Now, once we have those, then we can click on Kaio himself, and then we can craft him. Another 16 hours after that, and 400,000 in cost. So it's gonna be a little process. I probably won't even get him till I get back from my cruise, but I'll have him cooking before I go. And that is how you unlock Kaio. Hopefully you guys found this video useful. If not, well, maybe the next one you will. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, nothing but skills out.